What's up, bitches? Funky here. And so we have the Guns of Boom birthday event. Oh, yay. So, what is this birthday event? Well, it's been going on for a little over a week now. Those of you who don't know or are not aware, it's just a small event they have done that kind of coincides with what we've been asking for the most part, where we wanted a mode or a brawl in this game where you can play with the OG weapons of Guns of Boom and have a blast without having to worry about all of these new fragmented weapons and all these OP items and all that stuff. And they've in a way, they've delivered. I'll give credit where credit is due. They've kind of, done right with this event. It doesn't really progress you at all. It doesn't really give you much of anything. There's the fair and all that. And you are given these crates that you can win that just have cosmetics, insignia, costumes, so on and so forth. Nothing really earth-shattering. Nothing that you really have to have, but hey, you know what? At least they kind of give you something for playing the mode. So I'll give them that. Kind of some pros and cons about this mode. Pros, yes, it is nice to see some of the old weapons of Guns of Boom once again being used and once again being, kind of their old selves. It's nice not having a butt ton of fragmented weapons like always and the regular public matches. The cons, though, kind of a limited arsenal, and there's no Juggernaut, there's no Incinerator, there's no Lifestealer, Anaconda, you have the Mamba, which is pretty good. That's not too bad now. Destroyer's fucking a beast again. Vampire, Scattershot sucks. Slicer's pretty good for the long range attacks. The Sting, the Salamander, the Guillotine, not there. Legend got a buff for some reason, and it's pretty potent. And then in shotguns, we have the Trickster, which also got a buff and is now about maybe a 3-shot kill weapon to somebody that's fully health. Death Dealer is awful. Battering Ram and Storm are not there, and I'm kind of surprised that they did not include the Storm, figuring they probably should have, or I thought they would have. The Onslaught's there. It doesn't really seem all that potent as before, but it's an option. It's doable. Berserker is not there. The Desperado is in it, which I don't quite understand why that gun is in there. I'm sorry, but nothing from the Christmas event with the Cyclops, the Thunder, the Avalanche, and the Odin and onward, I would consider OG, but for some reason some of the Treo event shit is in it, and whatever. The Brawler is still a blast to play with. It's fun in this mode. It's good to have. Trader feels like it kind of got kind of like back to its roots, kind of a powerful little shotgun again. Would like to see that transferred over into something a little more permanent, maybe, could be. Ranger. There is no Ranger to be found in the birthday event. And I'm sorry, but what a crock of shit. Where is the fucking Ranger? Maybe they're going to include it in the next stage of the birthday event. I don't know. We'll see. Because there's supposed to be a second stage. But we'll see if that's going to happen. And the game is already acting kind of screwy on me. There is no Remedy in this. There's no Cerberus, and there's no Porcupine either. So again, maybe stage 2 we'll have a little bit more shotguns and other assault rifles that have not appeared in this stage. Rifles, they really simplified rifles. Scout is the only rifle available to use. There's nothing else. No Quicksilver, no Falcon, no Prometheus, nothing but Scout, which is nice because then you don't have a million friggin' icebreakers and barracudas and last breaths and all this other nonsense out there where people are just picking you off from across the map. So, you know, thank you for doing that. And machine guns, yep, just like rifles, they limit you to one. And for some god-awful reason, they picked the Matador. Why not the Hurricane, the Pain, the Jack Frost, the Armageddon? The world may never know. But you don't really use it. I don't really use the Matador. It's all right as a backup if you run out of ammo on your assault rifle and you haven't picked another one up. But other than that, I believe they give us the oppressor for the pistols in the event. I would not know because I really haven't paid close attention to the animation for it. And I have yet to kill anybody with a pistol in the event. So I don't know if it's an oppressor or not. And knives, they gave us the Kingslayer, which is pretty fucking awesome. So thank you for that as well. A few questions I have though pertaining to this. Maybe I didn't hear it right, maybe I didn't look into it, but I would assumed that this was going to be all OG items and weapons. So I assumed hand grenade and that med kit were going to be the only items you could use in the event. No, you can use literally everything. So yeah, it's kind of weird. But hey, you know what? It is what it is. Who cares? You know, we'll just take what we can get at this point. And the same kind of goes for the armors and the helmets and pants. I don't know if that really matters in the event, if they count or not. Sometimes I swear I think people are using different helmet and armor than me. But then again, I've been having other issues with this game aside from just the basics. And we'll see if we encounter any of those problems here. Knowing my luck, we won't because it's a video. But we'll see. We shall see. I'm hoping I don't because I'm trying not to crap on the game, guys. I really don't want to. I'm so tired of ragging on this game. But I'm at the same time getting so fed up with shit, especially after all that has been said and all that has been told. So let's see how we do. All right. Oh, yay. And yes, it seems that all of the maps or battles that you're going to have on the birthday event right now are all, are all King of the Hill maps and King of the Hill rounds, whatever you want to call them. And I believe the second stage of the birthday event is supposed to be all team deathmatch. So I suppose we shall see how well that turns out. Oh, fuck you. Oh, come on. Machoki. He got a Machoki. All right, come on, Brawler. And that is one of the things I do not like. Another little tidbit we could add to the cons of the birthday event is I don't really like how you can't select your loadout. I understand you don't really want to give people the option to choose their loadout because they're going to pick all of the OP items and nobody's ever going to have a fair shake. But at the same time, it just sucks when you go from having random loadouts that just constantly rotate out and out. And sometimes you luck out and you get something decent, and other times you spawn and you're stuck with a death dealer and a friggin' scatter shot. So kind of sucks. All right, and here's part of the problems I'm having, guys. I don't know if you saw it, but I am having this fucking issue where the game will just freeze frame on me right in the middle of a gun battle. I don't know why it's doing this. I don't know how it's doing this. But for some odd reason, yes, I am having this issue where the game will just randomly, as soon as I get close to an enemy or begin shooting at an enemy or an enemy begins shooting at me, the game will freeze and it will stay that way for a good 4 or 5 seconds, as you can see. And then it frees up and yes, you have no chance in hell because they've been shooting you for 2 seconds. Yes, thank you, Guns Boom. And no, as you can see, I'm not lagging out. So explain this one to me, huh? Riddle me this, Lithuanian boy. Oh, that's great. Awesome. Yay. Getting my ass pounded here. Holy crap. This is not fun. Not fun. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, damn you. Ay, ay, ay. So yes, this is the newest issue I have had with this game. I never had this freeze frame crap before. I don't know what is causing this. And you can't sit there, Game Insight, and say, oh, it's your internet service provider. Oh, it's your Wi-Fi router. Oh, it's your device. No, Game Insight, it's not. Because I have played this game, I have played Call of Duty, I have played PUBG Mobile, all on this same device, and I have run into 0 issues with those games. Playing people from all over the globe, I've had 0 issues with Call of Duty specifically. No problems, whether it's battle royal matches, whether it's fucking team deathmatch or frontline, whatever you want to call it. No issues. I play Guns Boom. The fucking game just shits. You know, how the fuck is that? How is that possible? All right, just please riddle me this. How do you fuck that up? It's such a simple game. There is so little to it. Why is this so complicated? I mean, I do have theories. You know, I'm not going to pretend that I'm some kind of video game designer. I don't know how to code. I don't know any of that technical shit as far as a video game goes. I don't have the fucking foggiest. And I'm not going to pretend that I know. However, isn't it strange that, you know, this game, when it first came out and there was very little to it, the game ran fine. Really, for the most part, the game was fucking flawless. Occasionally, you might lag out. Occasionally, you would experience a slight glitch or a bug. But it was like 1 out of every maybe 15 to 20 games. Every 15 to 20 matches, you might experience a problem with this game. Now, it just seems like it is almost either every game or every other match, you are experiencing some form of issue with this game. And I'm sorry, that is not consistent, you know, with a functional game. And what is the key priority to any successful video game? That it is functional, that it works. Guys, something is wrong here. And you can't keep blaming us. You can't keep blaming our ISPs, our Wi-Fi routers, our devices. This phone I just bought in August of last year. Actually, no, correct. Yeah, August of last year I bought this phone. The phone wasn't even released on the market until July of last year. So the phone was barely a month old to the mobile phone market when I bought it. So you can't sit there and try that crap where it's, oh, well, you might need a new device. You know, it could be running on old software or this or that, an old form of Android. No, the phone's not old. Your game has fucking issues, okay? Guy, your game is fucking up. And you people need to stop pretending that everything is okay with it and start fixing it. You know, sorry, I'm not trying to poke fun. I'm not trying to call people out. I'm not trying to start drama or insult anybody. But when you sit there and you do these streams and you ask us for feedback for this and that, and you say, oh, tell us what you want us to do to fix the game. Tell us what we need to do. You know, we want your honest to God feedback. And we do. We pour it out for you guys. We give you everything we could possibly think of to fix this game so that it is enjoyable, not just for us, well, not just for, you know, the content creators personally, but for the entire community, because we want the game to be successful. Because when it's successful, that means we are having fun with the game. We are enjoying the game and the camaraderie of fellow players. But right now, as it stands, this game has some serious fucking issues. And until Game Insight, you know, shows a little bit of friggin' honesty and starts admitting that this game has issues, it's never going to get fixed. And guys, again, content creators out there. And yes, I know there are some of you guys that are, you know, calling it out, and I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys being honest and not just trying to worry about kissing ass in order to try and gain more views and subs by being advertised or shouted out by the game. But some of you other guys, and you know who I'm talking about, I'm not trying to name names and start drama here, but some of you guys really need to step it up. You know, I understand if you are not experiencing problems with your version of the game on your device, sure, great, I'm happy for you. But just because you don't experience it doesn't mean that we're not experiencing it. You know, just because I don't have, you know, certain issues with lag that Kona does or other players do, doesn't mean that I'm not going to address those issues. I'm going to address those issues because those are issues that other players are experiencing. And yeah, I'm not a huge content creator for Guns of Boom. I am not endorsed by them or promoted by them or anything like that. But if by some fucking chance, you know, Game Insight or somebody from Guns of Boom is watching my videos or happens to come across my video, I want to address any possible issues or problems with the game so that they can see, okay, these guys are starting to notice that something is weird with the game. We should probably look into fixing that. And voila, problem solved. When you guys go out there and you guys make content of Guns of Boom, and whether you're promoting their new season or weapons or whatever, hey, go ahead, do your thing. That's fine. But remember that there are other people out there that don't have the same voice that you have, that don't have the same amount of support and the ability to reach out to these people that have their attention like you guys do in order to speak up about certain subjects and issues. Use that platform. They are not going to hurt you. I promise you. Guns of Boom and Game Insight are not going to hurt you. You can say stuff. It's okay. But you know what? Let's just go ahead. I just want to see something real quick. Remember, they had talked about this roadmap, their schedule for what they're going to be doing to the game and upcoming events, updates, so on and so forth. So let's just take a gander, shall we? Let's see. Birthday event, Battlefair Stage 2, new season. Oh, let's see what the current Gods of Boom update entails. This I have not read yet, and I think we should. Let's see here. Oh, this is the upcoming one. This is for 24.1 because we're on 24.0 right now. So let's see what we have. Blah, blah, blah. Mode changes. Okay. From now on, there will be only one mode for each map in the global matchmaking, 20 maps in rotation in total. Team elimination, blah, 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 blah. Okay, where's the fixes? Where's like the actual technical aspects of the update? Oh, yes, they prettied up Mexico Town Hall, whatever they want to call it. Yep, awesome, good for you. Upgradable costumes, yes, because that's what we needed, folks. I needed to change the color on my assassin's costume. That's the only problem I've had with this game. Now that that's fixed, I'm happy. And you all are too, aren't you? Not really. Anyways, here we are. Fixes. When viewing other players' loadouts, correct grades of weapons are displayed. That's a thing? That was an actual issue that needed to be addressed and fixed? Fine, you know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you a gimme. There's your one gimme. Next, the correct informative message appears when a player's level is insufficient to buy additional loadout slots. Again, this was an issue that needed to be addressed. This is an issue that is causing hundreds of thousands of us players that are left or trying to come back to the game. This is what's causing us to leave. Stuff like this? Really? This is what's making the game unplayable for us. Next, removed past season's sandy landscape from the loading screen. Ah, yes, that goddamn pesky ass sandy loading screen. I just couldn't take it. Caused me so much lag, kept causing my phone to lock up. That sandy landscape, it just had to go, man. Thank God for that. Next, fixed the bug that made the Ferris wheel spin several times when the internet connection was weak. So, you can fix the wheel on the fair when the internet connection is weak. But you can't fix the game when the internet connection is weak. Right. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Next, now the sign rented when renting equipment is displayed correctly. Thank the fuck Christ they finally fixed that stupid sign. I couldn't take it anymore. Every time I'd rent something, I'd be like, that fucking sign, man, it's not sitting there correctly. It's not displayed correctly. How do I know if I'm fucking renting that thing or not? I wouldn't know, man. It's a good thing. Thank God for the staff at Game Insight and their vigilance and making sure that this game stays functional by making sure that that rented sign is perfectly well displayed. It's just beautiful job, guys. Cannot give you guys enough props. Next, fix the bug that prevented the preview of some battle career rewards. Another issue, guys. Another issue. You know, I'd go out, I'd spend $10 on a battle career pass, and you can't see what your fucking rewards are. There's no clue. I have no idea what it is. It could have been anything. It was a mystery box. I mean, anything could be in the mystery box. Who the fuck knows? It's a fucking crapshoot. Yeah, we really needed that one fixed, guys. Gold star. Next, fix the bug of insignia overlapping with the main lobby screen when you're changing it in your profile. Holy fuck balls, guys. These are the fixes. For over 2.5, 3 weeks now, what have they been saying? Guys, we need feedback. Give us feedback, guys. And this isn't a knock on Stannis, okay? I'm not trying to pick on Stannis. Stannis, you do you, dude. You're a mascot for Guns of Boom. You're their spokesperson. You're their mouthpiece. You're the face to the game for people, you know, and that's fine. You're just doing your job. I get that. I respect that. At the end of the day, you're pretty much a salesperson. That's what Stannis is to the game. He's a salesperson. He pitches the new seasons and new events. He does the streams to further pitch the sale of the season. So you want to go out and buy a battle pass, so on and so forth. I'm not knocking you for doing your job. Whoever is in charge at Game Insight, whoever is making the decisions on what is to be fixed, what is to be addressed, what is to be updated, you people are the ones I have issues with right now. Because you go out there and you make this guy Stannis sit there and do his best to be genuine, to say, hey, look, we realize there's problems with the game. We want your guys' feedback. We want your opinions. What can we do to win you guys back? What can we do to fix the game so that you guys will once again like it and come back to the game? And this is the bullshit that you guys are now feeding us. This is your way of saying, we're sorry for screwing the game up. Let us make it right. This is your solution to making it right. A bunch of shit that has absolutely no bearing whatsoever on how the game actually plays. Guys, I can't make this shit up if I tried. Couldn't make it up if I fucking tried. We can make fucking costumes upgradable. We can fix loading screens. We can fix menu screens. We can fix all that shit. But God forbid if we fix this issue with the fucking game, with freeze framing, with lag, with delayed fucking buttons, with fucking dropped frames. We're not gonna touch those. But hey, we fixed those. You remember, you know, them little exclamation alerts that you get on the menu that just won't go away? Yeah, we're gonna fix those. Well, la di fucking da. I can't play a game that is sitting there and it freezes on me every time I want to get fucking close to an enemy to shoot them. How do you expect anybody to want to keep playing your game? You guys really need to buckle down and you need to address the real issues. All that nonsense that you guys are talking about fixing, those are not real issues. The real issues are what hundreds of thousands of us, hundreds of thousands of players are complaining about. The ones that are actually going on the Discord, that is tens of thousands right there. Over 4 years, guys. This has been going on for almost 4 years. You guys have not listened to a single goddamn thing anybody has said. Because if you really gave a shit, this would not be an issue right here today. Tell me I'm wrong. Prove me wrong. Please, somebody out there in Guns of Boom land, prove me wrong on this. If they really want our feedback, if they're really willing to listen, why haven't they in over 4 years? Why? Because now your game is a sinking ship and you're doing everything you can to try and save it? Well, I hate to break it to you guys, but this ship is about sunk. You can do this birthday event. Again, I love it. It's great to have some of the old ship back, but this is still not Guns of Boom Classic. You still have work to do. This does not get you off the hook, an 11-day event. I don't care if it's a 30-day or a 60-day event. You need to make a permanent solution to this game. A temporary event for 30 days, that is not a fix. That's just a band-aid. It's not going to fix the problem. You can sit there and you can add all the shit to you that you want to this game. You can beef it up all you want. But if the basic fundamentals of the game are lacking or not even present because certain aspects of this game are broken, then it doesn't really matter, does it? Here's a perfect analogy. You have a car that you are building a racing engine for. You've got the whole shebang. You've got the headers, the aftermarket heads. It's bored out, punched out, stroked out, supercharged. It's got every fucking bell and whistle a performance engine could have. And it's fucking awesome. And you put it in the car. Well, there's one problem. You now have an engine that can run like a fucking dream, but the car is sitting on 4 flat tires. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you gonna drive your brand new fucking engine in your car sitting on 4 flat tires and expect it to keep up and to perform at peak performance? Do you really expect that? No, what do you have to do? You have to fix those 4 fucking tires. You either have to inflate them or you have to replace them and get 4 tires that hold air. Right now, Guns of Boom is sitting on 4 flat tires and you guys just keep ignoring the issue. You can only use Fix-A-Flat so much before that just wears the fuck out. You are going to take this game off the tires. You're going to drive the tires literally off this poor game and it's going to be riding on the rims. And some of the players right now believe that bitch is already off the tires and on the rims. It's simple. You guys know how to make video games. You created this game. You've created other games as well. So don't give me this bullshit that you guys don't know how to fix it, or you guys aren't sure how to fix it. You know exactly what you need to do. You guys need to stop making excuses, and you need to stop pinching pennies over there out of the millions that you guys have made. You guys need to come off some of that small fortune you have all accumulated over there, and you need to start investing in this game again. Paying your designers to come up with new weapons and new menu backgrounds and new events and new fucking emotes and all this other shit, that is nothing. You are, once again, you are trying to put a high performance engine in a vehicle with 4 flat tires. You need to pay people to go in, and you either need to beef up your server, find somebody else that can give you a better server, whatever it is. I don't know how to procure a server, or else I'd be on here telling you exactly how to fucking do it. You know what you need to fucking do. You need to go out there and you need to do it. Don't worry about making more streams. Don't worry about making more events. Don't worry about the new season or the new event or the new brawl or this or that. No. You guys need to hit pause. You need to fix this game. Correct the issues with this game. After you fix this game and you can make it perform on Android as well as it performs on iOS, then you can add all the events, all the weapons, all the fragments that your little heart desires. I don't care. Make your money. It's a business. I understand that. I have no problem with that. But you want to keep shoving these events and these new items down our throats while you continue to ignore the fact that your game doesn't work properly. And your content creators that are running on iOS or don't have Android or whatever the case is, that go out and they continue to promote the game and everything else and aren't sitting there and saying, look, we need to figure out what is wrong. And I'm not trying to start drama. I'm not trying to pick on anyone or single anybody out. I know there are plenty of content creators for this game that sit there and they will tell it like it is, and they don't give a shit what anybody has to say about that. And I commend those people. I really do, because they have more of a spine than some of the other content creators that are afraid to speak up on this game, either A, because they don't experience a problem, and if they don't experience a problem, they're not going to say nothing because they'd rather the players that are having the problems keep hating it, because eventually they'll either leave or they'll just keep losing. What are they going to complain about? Or they're afraid that they're going to upset the management at Guns A Boom. They might not get promoted. They might not be featured on what's trending this week on Guns A Boom. Guys, hey, if whatever your deal is with Guns A Boom, it's not my business. I don't want to know. Don't care. But stop pretending that you give a shit about the community when you're really not speaking up for the community at all. You're just trying to take Stannis' job. You're just out there kissing their ass as a means to get publicity, as a means to get views and subscriptions from YouTube, from other mindless, naive new players that have not experienced the issues with this game yet. Again, prove me wrong. Please, somebody out there. I think that's the theme of today's video. Prove me wrong. Guns A Boom, I want you to embarrass me. I want you to make me have to make a video where I say, you know what? I'm sorry, you guys have finally done it. You got me on that fucking stream. I will admit, I made a comment on that stream where I apologized for all the shit. I said, here's to a clean slate. You guys seem genuine. You seem like you really want to fix the game, which is why I'm still here playing the game now. Where's the fixes? I haven't even seen one true fix to this game yet. It has been almost a month. Not one single fix. All this other shit is unnecessary garbage. How many people have honestly complained about the things that they are fixing with this patch? I haven't seen or heard jack shit about any of this stuff. Have you? If you have, If you have genuine complaints that were in those fixes from this next patch, please put it in the comments below, because I've got to hear this. If it's something the community has been asking for, fine, do it. For the love of God, do it. The problem is, I haven't seen a single fucking person complain about any of that shit that you guys supposedly fixed. Get on it, dudes. You're losing us again. And I don't really know how many more times we're going to give you chances. So there you go, guys. My opinion on the birthday event, the upcoming updates, and where this game is currently standing. Sorry if it pisses some of you off. Sorry if it makes some of you upset. But I got to tell it like it is, guys. So until next time, if there is a next time, game on, bitches.